There's someone for everyone, and so if this is going to be a deal breaker for you, so be it. Go find someone else and live happily ever after. Who cares?
Who cares?
As for Chris Brown, I do wish him a successful tour.
Yes.
I know that his career has been faltering a little bit. He's not been too happy with his recent music sales. And if this is going to somehow jumpstart his career or to rekindle the public's interest in his music, so be it. But to that, I have to say that Chris Brown's music suffers from the plague of similarity.
What do you mean similarity?
If you lined up his 5 last albums back to back, it would be hard for me to
differentiate
the songs. They all literally sound the same. Now, but they sound good, don't get me wrong.
They're really great, yeah.
But they all sound the same. Any new song out today could have very easily been released 5 years ago, is what I'm saying. So
but isn't that a good thing?
But maybe that is also contributing to his... maybe fans want to see some growth. They want to see you try different new sounds. Because earlier in his career, he was a lot more he would be more exploratory of music.
Yeah.
He would try. I remember there was a time he was doing techno, EDM.
Yeah.
Turn up the music.
I love that song.
Do you remember that?
Yes.
And then what about Forever and Ever?
Yeah.
And so his music sounded more varied than now. It just sounds like his typical usual collabo with what's his name?
Cool.
Tiger. I mean, all his songs sound.
But the songs are fire.
They're fire, but it's like the same song, literally.
No, but I think what you're trying to say is that you can tell a Chris Brown, track. The minute even starts from the intro, you can tell a Chris Brown track. And I think, to some extent, that is a good thing because he has found a sound that you can identify to him. And anybody who tries to, replicate that, you can definitely know that they are, copying. But also another thing about Chris Brown is that every song that he jumps on and features on just automatically becomes a hit. And I think that's I think he has found something that works for him and is sticking to that. And like you said, back in that era where he had like the techno sound or like the house kind of music, he also did like Afro beats with Davido, I think also on Wizkid and whatnot. I think he has experimented in a lot of genres. He has even rapped. He's also a rapper, by the way. And I think if you look back even to that time for those songs that you mentioned, Turn Up the Music, all the songs in that era had that sound. If you think about it.
But I would say around
that kind of sound. It's like
I would say around 2012
within a certain period.
I think he found his comfort zone in around 2012 or thereabouts, and he sort of just stuck with it.
Yeah.
And just kept it going.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. And I saw Akon in an interview saying he could have been the next Michael Jackson. He just keeps the wrong crowd. Maybe the crowd he is with is the one that is stifling this creativity in him. But who knows?
But he also feels like his Hollywood is witch hunting him, and he can't book big stages like say performing at the Grammys, at the VMAs, at the Super Bowl and stuff like that.
That is
because
true.
He's still a pariah.
That is
in
true.
their eyes. So I think also that right there. So he must have pissed off some people who still have him in a chokehold. Otherwise, Chris Brown deserves to perform at the Super Bowl. I will pay money to go and watch Chris Brown.